Hi everyone, thank you for stopping by. Mary here at Espresso Press Design. I came up with a new little project because I want to, we'll probably be taking a fall trip here again pretty soon. So we can check out the beautiful leaves. So I want to make a little travel folio. My usual one-sheet wonder. And I wanted to show you that I finally got my sepia photos in there from last fall. So we're going to do that. And it's a little, I don't know, it's a little, once you get the hang of it, you'll get it. And this is just my newest kit that you can download for free if you watched the previous video. And it's just color coordinated collage play, blue, red, and one sheet of green. Mostly because due to my sickness, I was a week behind and I had a hard time finding green. And I also wanted to do some writing papers with it, but I just cut it short because I have a list of products that I want to create, and when I get behind, it screws up my advertising because I take advantage of Etsy's free credit for advertising every month. And I like to always try to have a new product available to take advantage of that. So I'm going to put the link of the person I found it. And it was from Pinkstrawberryz, BERRYZ, I believe. And it was a cute little mini album with 6x6 papers. Well, that wouldn't do for a folio for me, and I wanted to at least have it photos. Whoops, I just knocked the cord. Hopefully I didn't knock the camera. I at least want to have it photo size, but I'm probably going to have to crop photos, but that's okay. So it's a 12 by 12, and I already have my signatures that I'm going to put in there. She didn't put any signatures. Her little folio just ends up like this. And then she had this one turned in here. But I made an error in cutting this text paper. So I'm going to fold mine over toward the back. So that's what you'll need. Just a 12 by 12. Let me get this unfolded so that that's the tricky part, is the folding. And let me do my conversation real quick. I have been collecting my huge books for my daughter's school, memory books, This is one I got today, and I thought, wow, that would be pretty interesting to tear apart and use for writing pages. Now these are all huge because they're going to be holding artwork, school papers for many years, collection. So this is another one. It's going to be a big one. And I know guys are probably going to kill me for destructing this book, but I'm doing it anyway. And then this is the third one. And this is probably going to be for grade school. This is one of those huge coffee table books. So my challenge will be what type of paper to use for the signatures, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to use art sketchbook paper. That way I can get the sizes I need. And my first project is going to be compiling the baby cards in a book. But I have to watch, I think it's the book Vandal that did that, and she did a type of stitch that I want to learn. So here we go. Double-sided 12 by 12. You're going to score at 4. And 8. You're going to turn. And remember to pay attention to your paper. But this paper doesn't matter, so I might end up using it. Give it a turn. Whoops, please don't do that. 6. And then, as you can see, we're going to cut up 2 of those score marks. And then if you have a problem with your paper folds, once you get it folded, just like here, if you have a problem with this folding, just take a little sliver out. Problem with that folding, take a little sliver out. So then this one will be a pocket. These ones you can either cut, if you want to cut them equally at an angle, put them both together and cut them both at the same time. I know this one's going to be have a notch here, and this one is going to have a notch here. This one I don't know yet. I might just fold it over, and then I get a folder pocket. or I could fold it that way, get a tuck. You know, there's dozens of things you can do with this. You can add another page, do an accordion, all kinds of things. But hers was super cute because it was a 6x6 mini. Okay, this is the tricky part. Go like that. I'm going to turn this the other way. Go like that. So you have a V, right? Right? Okay. This one's down. This one's up for me. Although I could make them both up because this paper isn't going to screw up like the other one. And then what? This is where I am so directionally challenged. It's not even funny. Okay, there we go. And then one goes over, right? So, right? I think I'm going to do it the other way. There we go. Yes, there we go. Let me get these things creased. Probably help. Here's my, get that creased. That creased. Okay. Yeah, which one am I going to use? No, I think I'm going to flip it back because I like the pattern on the cover. Yeah, I like the pattern on the cover. And whichever way you want to do that. Okay. Yeah, there. When your scores get wonky, which they will. Just repress them. Okay. So here's your, what's going to be a pocket. You could cut it off there, make a little notch. this one off too, fold it over, make a little notch. This gets glued. That probably needs recut. Or no, just refold, press. Let's redo that. There, that's better. Where'd my middle go? Where'd you go? There you go. Okay, that was the back, that was the front. There. There. Now I don't know which one I'm going to use. But anyway, I have my signature here. And I thought I'm probably just going to, it's just a small signature. I don't need a ton of pages. And I'm probably going to staple that in. Right about there. And then I'll have some kind of pocket. I don't know how I'm going to do the pocket yet either. But I'll assemble this later just in case I want to add some more little pages in here. But I did want to show you what I did on a few of the pages. If you can see that emboss. That's not done with a, since it's fall, I'm going to added the leaves on a few pages. Just a couple. And how you do that is you take your little dies and instead of turning them on the cutting side, you put them on the flat side, and then you put a little piece of foam, and then it gets embossed. And to me that kind of looks like letterpress. Very nice. And on this side you get the deboss, and on this side you get the emboss. Hopefully you can see that. So that is what I wanted to do for myself. Instead of doing another ephemera project. But now I have two. So I'm going to have to decide which one I want to use. This one, I should have turned my paper this way before I scored the 4 and the 8. And then my text would have just been sideways. But unfortunately, one is upside down. And the one that's inside is upside down, but that doesn't matter. This one is correct. And the cover is correct. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use now. But that was what I wanted to do today, and I'll I'll post her video too, because it was, maybe you'll get it better from her directions, because it was a little, all of these paper constructions are a little strange, but basically that's what you're going to start out with. And I'm probably going to put a channel there instead of gluing it together, so that I can keep maximum space. Theoretically, I should be able to fit a photograph in there, which is why, I mean, it's the exact same size, so that's no good. If the photo's gonna have to be trimmed. But that's what I wanted, because I love the one sheet wonders for little day tripper things, just to keep my photos, my trinkets, whatever. Okay, I think that's it. And I just I don't know, I really hesitated about doing the last video, because I didn't want it to sound like sour grapes. And I understand that it's just the cost of doing business. And if you don't want to be on Etsy, don't be there. But if there's a problem, and no matter what the circumstance, I have to try to resolve it. And since it's on the product sheets, it's on the product description, it's in the FAQs, it's in the announcement, the only thing left to do is a video for people who prefer learning that way. And that way I know I've done everything I can possibly do. And I'll just have to suck it up. And that's just the cost of doing business. And I fully understand that. So I really hesitated to do that video. But anyway, you if you watch the video, you'll get this as a free download, and it's a lot of fun. I just wanted to do something for my own collage enjoyment. And I did want to show you another thing. Let me get my other, this is probably going to be next week, because I don't know how it is, but seems like you don't see anything, and then all of a sudden you see a million cool things. But this, something similar, is probably going to be next week, which was really cool. And if I was smart, which I'm not, what I would have done in this little collage board book, which I haven't decided what to do with yet, I would have put a little piece of elastic under the cover to hold a little glue stick. And then it would just, you know, protrude out the side a little bit, but I don't, that should have been done before I glued the cover. And I thought of it after. So this came from Carrie the Crafter on the Go collage book. idea. And you could just slip your little papers. But this would be some nice little things to tuck in. Like these get removed. Just tuck your papers in there. Take your little collage book and go have some fun. Store your little papers in there. Stickers, whatever. And then go have some fun. So that was partly where that came from. I just wanted to let you know that. There's all your little cut aparts, wallpapers, strips, tickets, labels, stamps, etc. Fun little thing. Okay, 26 minutes. I guess I'm out of here. It's almost time for dinner. Thank you for your get well wishes. I'm on the mend. I'm feeling much better. Still treating down here every night. Today, I think the dehumidifier's finally turned off. So that tells me how humid it was down here, but you don't even realize it. Yeah. So if you want to watch all that drama, but just please be aware that it's my understanding this can happen to like 25% of people, and it really can cause a lot of problems until you get to a good doctor. And just big things like sinus headaches, and like for me it doesn't get critical until I can't breathe or I'll get hives. But it's my understanding that this overreactive response, it began with me after a major flood in my area, and then I lived in a house with mold, and then moved to another house with mold, and had no idea until I got very sick. So, okay, too long. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for visiting. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your tips. I will get back to another ephemera project next week. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.